talked to him?
No.
He said, I don't want to pit his... You talked to him, he'll tell you.
So that wasn't your call?
Well, it wouldn't have been my call if I had somebody with me that wasn't in shape to go and hit the task. You know, I remember when Naazim had a stroke. Dan, you remember that, right? When he had the diaper on, we went to the hospital. And I knew that he wasn't in position to do it, but even though he didn't train, he was out, but he was still there. You could say not in spirit, but in person. John David Jackson, who I've been known since he was champion, I was John David's sparring partner. And then John David Jackson became what? One of my trainers at one time for, I guess, 7 fights. I always kept insurance in the business of boxing, the business of life, just in case you get into that accident down the street. I use the word that the referee uses that I use in life. You protect yourself at all times. And as a shrewd businessman, as a smart businessman, as a person that, and I call myself that, you always gotta have your back covered just in case something happens. Whether it's health, whether it's don't agree, disagree, whatever it is. This is a message that I hope don't be cut out nowhere. That young fighters and people alike will say, you know what, I ain't even taking that. Because if you don't do that, you become news to y'all. See, to me it ain't no news because Joe Santabueno, not often, he's seen changes here and there. And whether he agreed or disagreed, if Bernard made that move, knowing how he calculated everything, it was a reason. And so now as we make history, not about rest his soul, his peace, Bowie Fisher or Naazim or anybody else. This ain't about none of them. My great trainers. What it's about is the final one. It's about, let's see how he delivers. The young, strong Irish kid from Long Island who can punch. Let's see. And either we can be two things. We're dealing with who? Nature. Something. You can be motivated, energized. I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna watch what I eat, watch what I do. I'm just gonna watch everything for me because I'm just inspired by this guy. Or we can be jealous, angry, upset. So if you're looking at a guy that be 52, let's say 60 days, with a body like a 25-year-old, his face, I think, and want to believe, don't look like he got almost 60 fights. I mean, I would like to ask people, without picking on nobody, honestly, between me and you in a corner, really, I'm not gonna get mad. How do you really feel about yourself? That's not open. That just said like, are you really happy with yourself? Are you really happy with what you became in life? Did you reach your full potential like I've done many times? Where I've done it so many times, they say, why do you keep fulfilling your full potential? Yeah, mindset. Why do you keep doing it? You're killing me. Because they haven't reached one yet. And I'm saying, you know what, that's sad. In a way, I really feel for them. Not to the point where I lose for them, but I feel for them One reason is because the majority of the population want something handed to them. And when they see or hear or witness something great or different, they're blinded by their own selfishness and their own spitefulness. So this ain't because of me. This came way before my time. I was living on the side. This happened in BC time. Because there's always one or two walk come amongst the people, and you recognize. Some say Jesus, some say Yahweh, some say Prophet Muhammad. There's always somebody. Some say Noah. Who's this crazy old man trying to get all these animals together? They laughed at me. You know how many times they laughed at me when I had these long speeches that I'm having now? The problem why I'm retiring, to go back to that question 20 minutes ago, nobody's laughing at me anymore. And that laughing made me motivated. So when they stop laughing, as you said, and tell you how my brain works, how do I know it's time? I can't find nobody.